ladies have given us a lot of moments that we enjoy, and we've celebrated them so many times. But at the moment, the girls are down. But the coach of the Super Falcons, standing coach of the Super Falcons, Christopher Danjuma, is optimistic that the girls will bounce back as quickly as possible. And today, he has named a 35-man squad that he believes will help him make amends for our not qualifying for the Olympic Games. A team that will now go to the All Africa Games and win gold for Nigeria. We'll talk more about the girls and, of course, the plan of Coach Chris Danjuma and the Nigerian Football Federation to make up for our not qualifying for the Olympic Games as we go along on Sports Tonight. But all the same, I'd like to start by saying thank you to you for joining us. It's time for sports. This is Sports Tonight, the Friday night edition of the show. It's the last edition of the program for the week. Saturday and Sunday we'll go on break. We'll come back bigger and better on Monday. But then you know what it's like on Fridays. We'll put you in the mood for the weekend. And it's not going to be any different today because we have a very, very loaded show. There's a lot that we will have to do on the show tonight. Let me just start off the show by introducing to you my panel this morning, the first set of guys with me on the show. Saeed Abbas is on the show tonight. Saeed, good to have you on Sports Tonight this Friday.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being here once again.
And of course, this guy, you don't see him on Fridays, but we have to bring him out of rest on a particular day like this because we want to take a look at the Super Eagles, take a look at the Falcons, take a look at the Under-17, take a look at a whole lot of issues. And we said, oh, yeah, please come on Friday. And thankfully, he's been able to make it here to Sports Tonight this Friday. Onye, thank you for giving us that opportunity to have you on Friday.
My pleasure.
All right, there's a lot to look forward to really this weekend. But let me just give you an idea of what we'll be doing on the show. I've given you a little bit of it, a slice of what we'll be discussing. We will spend a lot of time to talk about domestic football, the Super Eagles, the Falcons, the Golden Eaglets, defending champions at the world stage. The draws were made early this morning. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the Globe Premier League, March Day 22 this weekend. We will also talk about the Nigeria National League, massive game in Lagos tomorrow. We'll talk about the Women League as well. And, of course, we will talk about the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup. Matches are going to be played this weekend. Of course, the draws for the UEFA Champions League were made earlier today. We will touch upon it very briefly. And I have a guest in the house, a very special guest, someone that you know for something else. But today, he's coming for something else. He will be coming to talk English Premier League. It starts tomorrow, and the excitement is massive. Everybody's been anticipating what's going to happen, who will win, who will not win, what is going to happen. He's going to be on the show, and he'll be giving us a preview of the English Premier League on the show tonight. Don't forget, it's a Friday. Tunde Ogunshiku is hanging somewhere around the studios because he has a lot of chess to talk to us about on the program tonight. So it's a loaded package, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy every bit of what we have for you this Friday. But let's start off by way of feedback very quickly and tell you that we want you to do what you always do, which is talk to us on the program tonight. You can give us your opinion to issues using the platforms that we're seeing right there on your screen. If you have been watching us before, these things are not new to you. Those platforms are not new to you. But if you are watching for the first time, please take particular note of those platforms because they are the ones you will use to talk back to us on the program tonight, all right, on Facebook and Twitter. So we expect you to get busy with us tonight and take advantage of what you're seeing right there on your screen. And let's also tell you that it's not just your feedback. You could also watch us on our website, www.channelstv.com, and you can watch us on youtube.com/channelsweb as well. You could click on m.channelstv.com to view us on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, or you can even make it better by downloading the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows from their respective stores. It helps you to get the entire package. Sports is just one little bit of the entire package. So you can get the entire package if you download the app and follow all that we're doing on the show tonight. All right, gentlemen, there's a lot of grounds for us to cover today. And Onye, Saeed, a lot of football to talk about today, a lot of domestic football. And the first one is Coach Sunday Oliseh has named 23 home-based players. I don't like to call them home-based players. I like to call them home-based stars. Still home-based.
Yeah, of course.
Home boys. Yeah, for the game against Tanzania. And that will jumpstart preparations, of course, for the game September 5 in Dar es Salaam. In about 2 weeks from now, the list of foreign-based pros will now be named. They will join up with the home base, and then we'll prepare a squad that will travel to Tanzania and pick all 3 points in the 2017 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers. Before I come to get your opinion, guys, let me just run through the list very quickly. I hope we can do that quickly on the program tonight. 3 goalkeepers. Olufemi Thomas makes a return to the team. Then you have David Obiazo of Heartland. Thomas is from Enyimba. Then you have Ikechukwu Ezenwa of Sunshine Stars of Akure. Those are the 3 goalkeepers in the team called up by Coach Sunday Oliseh, and they will be reporting in Abuja on the 17th of August. A whole lot of defenders in the team. Some of the best that you'll find on the domestic scene. Oji Kalu Okagwe of Rangers, formerly Atlant, Solomon Kwambe, Idris Aloma, Chima Aka, Samson Gbadibo of Lobi, Jamiu Alimi, great player, 3SC, moved from Sharks, followed Coach Benga Gumbote to 3SC. Stephen Eze of Sunshine, Nelson Ogbonaya. We've said so much about Nelson Ogbonaya, top quality defender. And I mean, this is the list of defenders called up by Coach Sunday Oliseh. Forwards, we'll come back to midfielders later on probably. But forwards, you have Ezekiel Bassi, you have Bola Salami, Bright AGK, Tundadeniji leading scorer with 13 goals in the league. Bright Onyedikachi, fantastic player. Prince Agre, very tactically disciplined player for Sunshine Stars, is also there on the list. And then maybe left out midfielders, we can run through as well for you. Some of the midfielders in the team, the likes of Etebo, Azubike Okechukwu, and Kingsley Sokari were also called up by Coach Sunday Oliseh for the game. Onye, very quickly, let me get your opinion. These boys are to report in camp August 17. The foreign-based pros will join them later.
Yeah, Tony, I think the good thing is continuity is guaranteed. What I like is Oliseh did not come and jettison some of the structures, the template that his predecessor, Stephen Keshi, left behind. This is actually the way Keshi normally prepares his team for the qualifiers.
Will come to camp.
So the issue of continuity is guaranteed. So I like that. Coming to the list, Tony, the 3 goalkeepers. Femi Thomas.
Let me, since we can't get you the midfielders on your screen, let me just read them out for you. I'm going to come back to you. Ifeanyi Matthew is there. Ifeanyi Matthew plays for El Kanemi, but it looks like he's moving to Nasarawa United now. Ifeanyi Matthew.
Yeah, Nasarawa United.
Usman Mohammed, plays in the Dream Team. The guy that wears number 10 for the Dream Team, that's Usman Mohammed of Taraba. Azubike Ogechukwu, we'll talk about him later, is gone to Turkey. Lotsin Ichul of Warri Wolves, all right, is also in the list. Kingsley Sokari of Enyimba and Etebo Ogenekaro of Warri Wolves, all right. So that's just to complete the names of midfielders. Oye, very quickly.
Yeah, Tony, the goalkeeping department, Femi Thomas, a wonderful goalkeeper. I started following from Nasarawa United, and I think he has paid his dues. Wonderful physical shape, a goalkeeper.
For
Enyimba, when you see him, you know that this guy is a goalkeeper. That he has kept his shape is an indication that he's disciplined, tactically, and he's also disciplined, in the way what he does. Then Ikechukwu Ezenwa won the Premier League in 2006 with the Ocean Boys. 2 years later, won the FA
medalist
Cup,
at the Olympics.
Won the FA Cup with the same Ocean Boys, silver medalist. It's a goalkeeper that has paid his dues. Very, very brave. I think that's one of his strongest points. But for me, Toye, I think the sore point is I don't have anything personally against Obiazo, but I think
David Obiazo, the goalkeeper.
Yes, for Heartland, he has not been regular. They have this young goalkeeper, Iwu, who has been, regular.
I think maybe they have a rotation policy in Heartland. Does it mean?
Yeah, they have a rotation, but this guy has not been regular. I don't know the yardstick, but maybe then you also look at his height. When you invite goalkeepers that are not tall, the goalkeeper must be exceptional. Like Fabian Barthez for Man U, for France. He
George
won the World Cup.
Campos.
These are exceptional goals, so that it will make up for his, not being too tall. But this goalkeeper is not too tall and he's not playing regularly for Heartland. So I don't know the reason.
So that's the only sub point that you think?
That's the sub point for me. Then for the midfield, I don't have problems. These guys, especially the ones from the Olympic team, they are match fit. If you're a member of the squad that went to Congo, Point Noir, and you play regularly and got that decent results, I think you merit a place in the team.
And you can see it on your screen now,
yes,
those midfielders.
Ifeanyi Matthews, Usman Mohammed, Azubike Kechukwu, Losinichu, the wonderful midfielder, for Warri Wolves and for the Dream Team. Kingsley Sokari, this is a player that has, played for almost all the national teams in this country.
Apart from Super Falcons.
Then the forward is a reflection of the best.
Top scorers in the league.
Top scorers in the league.
Adeniji,
Tunde Adeniji,
Bright
Ejike,
Bola
Salami. So I don't have any
Ezekiel
problem.
Pasi, fantastic players, all of them. All right, Bright Onyedikachi, Prince Agre. It doesn't get better than this. All right, we wish the team the best of luck. And after the game against Tanzania, remember there is still that business of CHAN. So this, in some ways, could just be an idea of what Coach Sunday Oliseh is thinking about for the CHAN qualifier against Burkina Faso in October.